Hey everyone, it's Heather, and I kind of wanted to do an experiment. So I've been doing a lot of research about gut health because I not that long ago found out I have Hashimoto's and a lot of, which is an autoimmune thing, and a lot of things that are autoimmune can be improved upon when you improve your gut and your gut health. So we've been doing lots of things like tons of probiotics, kombucha and sauerkraut and all that, and I've been making bone broth, and I've cut out certain things out of my diet and all sorts of stuff, but I'm looking into all things gut related, and I stumbled upon enzymes, and it's something that I didn't know very much about, so I did some research and I just kind of wanted to share it with you guys and then show you a little experiment. Hopefully it works out because I'm recording it. Okay, so what is an enzyme? So basically an enzyme is a catalyst. It takes one thing and processes it into something else. So the enzymes, there's a few different types of enzymes. There's digestive, food, and metabolic. I'm not going to break it all down because I'm not a scientist, but I am going to tell you a little bit about it. So basically, our body has enzymes in it. It helps us break down our food and get the nutrients out of our food. So the enzymes aren't destroyed in the process, but through a lot of different things, like when we take ibuprofen and Tylenol and eat processed foods and do things like that, we can destroy the enzymes in our body. Also, as we age, the amount of enzymes that we have decreases. So you can supplement with enzymes, and it helps your body to digest food. So, let's see. I'm kind of like winging it from my notes, but I do want to tell you. Okay, so it helps you get the nutrients. So even if you're eating a healthy diet and you're eating the right things, you might not actually be absorbing all those nutrients if your enzymes aren't functioning properly. So I have a couple different enzyme products I've been trying out, and I was going to break it down for you. So there's this first one, and it's called Essentialzymes-4. It has different types of enzymes in it, so it's got, let's see what it says here. So Essentialzymes-4 is animal and plant-based. It has two different capsules, so it has a dual time release. So it's got this like yellowy capsule and the white capsule. So the yellow capsule is the quick release, so it dissolves within 20 minutes of you taking these, and you take them like a little bit before a meal. So the yellow one includes protease, which breaks down proteins, protein, and then amylase and phytase, which are often found in your mouth, but they help break down starches. So the next one, the white one, it's made to where it takes the capsule longer to digest, so it actually digests or dissolves later in the digestion process. So the white one includes lipase, which helps break down the fat, and it includes essential oils. And it tells you here all the different things they have in it, but it's got anise, ginger, rosemary, tarragon, and fennel, which all support a healthy digestion. So Essentialzymes-4 is one of the most popular ones because it has that dual release thingy-do that makes it work really well. So the next one is Allerzyme. So it is a vegetarian enzyme, and Allerzyme has maltase, which helps break down maltose, which is the type of sugar, and then lactase, obviously, which breaks down lactose. And I'm gonna butcher this word, but let's say alpha galactosidase. It sounds like a Starship Trooper type name. It helps to break down beans, and it's got a couple other things in it. But this one is all plant-based, and it includes essential oils, tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise, and patchouli. So all of these help support digestion as well. So we're gonna do a little experiment to like visually see what what the enzymes do to the food and how it helps break your food down. Okay, so what we have for our experiment, and I have my assistant Milo is gonna come help me in just a minute. So what I did is I made oatmeal, just plain oatmeal. I put water and oats in a pot, I cooked it, and I left it like a little bit watery so that we can still see the concept. So you can see it's oatmeal. It's had time to like set up, it's room temperature, we're good to go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put half a cup of oatmeal in each of these 3 cups. It's coming from the same thing, so it's all the same starter thing. So we're gonna put half a cup of oatmeal in each container. I think I have enough oatmeal. Let's see.
I was about to say, do you have enough oatmeal?
I do. Just the perfect amount.
That one has like a drop more.
I think it has a drop less. We'll add that in. Okay, so then we're going to add in the enzymes that we're doing. So for the Essentialzymes-4, we're going to open up the capsules just because. Will you grab that for me, Milo? Thank you. We're going to open up the capsules and pour them in.
So one of each and one of each?
Both of these capsules are going to go in this 1 cup. So I just put in the orange capsule. It's the quick one. Ooh, yeah, be careful. We spilled a little bit outside. Now squeeze the capsule a little bit to get it all out.
Good thing we didn't have that fancy plate.
I know. All right, now Milo is going to stir this up while you're in charge of stirring that one. Okay, the next one here, can you stand over there? Perfect. The next one I'm going to put, did I hit that? I don't know if I did. The next one I'm going to put this Allerzyme. So the Allerzyme capsules are quite small. So we're going to mix that into this one.
Cheesy.
It looks cheesy. They smell really good though. Okay, so we're pouring this one in here.
That looks weird.
Woo! So this one doesn't actually have, the enzymes in this one that we talked about before were not, they do help break down protein, and it does have the amylase and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure what the difference is going to be between these two, but I kind of just wanted to see and compare for myself. So Milo is going to stir that one for me now. And then this one we're going to leave empty, just so we know what exactly would be like plain oatmeal and we can compare the consistencies. So I am going to give it a stir just for the sake of making sure it's all evenly mixed.
This looks peppery.
It does kind of look like peppery. All right, set it down, and we're going to check back in increments, and we're going to show you if the enzymes are doing anything to the food. Okay, bye. Okay, so we just set a timer, and it's been 5 minutes since we finished putting the stuff in. So I'm going to show you the different things and show you if there's any changes so far. So this is the first oatmeal. This is how the oatmeal was when I first put it in. It's like this, okay? So kind of like gloopy, stringy.
This is the first one we done.
This one's the one with the Essentialzymes-4. Look how watery this is. And I swear I haven't added anything. Like this is the exact same stuff.
And this is
Look how watery, like I can't even tilt it to show you because it's already breaking it down, and look how watery that is.
This is a little more liquidy.
Yeah, this one's from the Allerzyme. So I feel like this one is watery,
but not as watery.
It doesn't seem as watery as the Essentialzyme. So I'm assuming when it's watery like this, it means it's breaking it down. So like I can't even tilt this to show you because it's watery, but for some reason, the Essentialzymes-4 one seems a little bit.
This is barely watery.
Yeah, this one's not watery at all. It's pretty gloopy in here. This is the original oatmeal. All right, so we're going to give it a few more minutes, and we're going to come back and see if it's changed. So it just sits in your stomach. Whereas if you have the proper enzymes, it's going to help that move through your digestion easier and like your digestion is supposed to work. So you could take this daily with every meal. You could take it just with large meals. You could take it just when you're planning to go eat out, something that you don't normally eat, or before big holiday meals or whatever. But I kind of think I'd prefer to have this digesting in my stomach as opposed to the like super gloopy junk, right? It kind of like
I would vote this one. It's not too liquidy.
you like the other one. Okay, well, so I would say our experiment was a success. So now we know that enzymes help us break down our food, right? Yeah. So, okay, guys, we will talk to you later. Bye.
I thought you were gonna.
You gonna say bye?
Bye.
Okay, so now it has been
10 more minutes.
10 more minutes, so it's been 15 minutes since we started. All right, so Milo, what would you say about this stuff? What is it like?
This one's like gloopier.
Yeah, it's
drier
kind of
and stringy.
yeah, it's kind of stringy, kind of dry. Just get you a close up so you can see what this is like. This is the regular oatmeal without anything in it.
Now for 15 minutes on this one, it's almost like completely liquid.
Yeah. So this one that's been in here for 15 minutes, like look how watery. This is the Essentialzymes-4. Like look how liquidy that is. So think about like when you eat oatmeal. Like oatmeal is considered like a pretty heavy meal, and it's like, you know, kind of sits in your stomach, or maybe you eat a big meal, you overdo it for Thanksgiving or whatever, and you eat it and just sits there in your stomach because you might not have all the enzymes you need to break it down.
And this is more like it was the 5 minutes before.
Yeah, this one is catching up, but it's not quite as broken down as the
Essentialzymes-4.
Yeah, it's not quite as broken down as that one, but it's still pretty liquidy. So like imagine you're digesting something, you eat your oatmeal, and it just sits there and kind of like makes you feel, or you go out and you eat a big meal out or eat something like that. So it just sits in your stomach. Whereas if you have the proper enzymes, it's gonna help that move through your digestion easier and like your digestion is supposed to work. So you could take this daily with every meal. You could take it just with large meals. You could take it just when you're planning to go eat out, something that you don't normally eat, or before big holiday meals or whatever. But I kind of think I'd prefer to have this digesting in my stomach as opposed to the like super gloopy junk, right? It kind of like
I would vote this one. It's not too liquidy.
you like the other one. Okay, well, so I would say our experiment was a success. So now we know that enzymes help us break down our food, right? Yeah. So, okay, guys, we will talk to you later. Bye.
I thought you were gonna.
You gonna say bye?
Bye.
Okay, so I wanted to do a close-up comparison of the three things. So we've got the one that had Allerzyme. We'll set that back there. So you can see they're all pretty much the same amount because we measured it out when we did the first experiment in the beginning. This is the one that's doesn't have anything added to it, just the regular oatmeal. And it's been about 30 minutes now. This is the one with Allerzyme in it. And you can see, like, you can still kind of see some chunks of oats, but it's processing down pretty quickly. This one, I feel like, is broken the oats up into smaller bits, like it's starting to actually digest the pieces of oats. That's so cool. Like, look how watery that is. And this is, and then you got this gloop stuff. I can't even like fast do it. I definitely wouldn't want this sitting in my stomach. It's slowing down my digestion and taking forever to process. Plus, I'm going to be able to absorb the nutrients better when I have the proper enzymes in my system to absorb it. So, ooh, so cool.